You're like, haha, you're so funny, just fake it till you make it. No one's gonna care. Hey guys, today I'm doing a 10 things high school taught me video. My friend Jess actually did it. I thought of this idea and I don't know, I thought it was cool. So she did this video as well. Hers is kind of more advicey and mine's more kind of like funny, I guess. But I will leave her video in the description box, make sure you check that out. We're gonna just do this as fast as possible because it's really hot in here and I gotta go to school in like 5 seconds. So let's get started. Okay, so number one, that kid who is like, you try to be polite to that one time, but then he's like obsessed with you and like always needs to like talk to you, and every single time he sees you and texts you on and on and on and on and on, always. That kid never gives up. Never. No matter what you do, no matter if you say, I just want to be friends, no matter if you lie and say you have a boyfriend. The arms of... No matter if you never ever answer or try just to be as like smallest amount of politeness so you don't actually seem like a horrible person, they're never gonna give up ever. They're never gonna give up, I'm telling you right now. So just don't be polite to people. I'm kidding, be polite to people, but just, you know, have that in the back of your head that there's always gonna be one person that is not gonna give up trying to talk to you. So just keep that in mind. That's something I learned in high school and continued on with me through college. Fun. 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 Second thing I learned in high school is that weird teacher that like tries way too hard, you know what I'm talking about? That one that just like wants to be everyone's friend but like isn't the one that everyone wants to be friends with, you know what I mean? That teacher, now that you graduated, is your Facebook friend and friends with all your other friends on Facebook and will post really random things and they'll keep posting it, and the only people that ever comment or like are his ex-students, which means that he's pretty much just as big of a loser as you thought. So there's something interesting from high school to learn, yeah. Number three, if you wear sweatpants to high school, no one's gonna care. Literally, no one will care. This is something I did not realize when I was in high school. I dressed up every single day, not dressed up, but like I never wore sweatpants one day out of the 4 years of high school I was in. Never, not sweatpants, not sweatshirt, nothing. I just always had to wear something nice. I had to look nice. I thought, you know, it's really gonna matter. People are gonna judge me, even though everyone else wears sweatpants because you had to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Why would you ever not wear sweatpants when you have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning? If I could go back, I would probably wear sweatpants every single day. Every single day. Each and every one of those days. Here's one that carries on through college too, and just through life. You know that teacher that really cares like about what they're teaching? Like they don't just care about the students and that they're learning and doing well, but they like care about the subject that they're teaching. Like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I just could never wrap my head around it. Like how, like it just doesn't make sense to me how someone could care that much about this boring subject. And in high school, you learn that you're never gonna figure out why that teacher likes that so much. And even in real life, if it's not like in school world, you're gonna meet someone who really freaking likes some show on the History Channel about the Civil War, and you're not gonna get it, and you never will, and there's always gonna be people like that who just enjoy those things for fun. It's insanity, and you're never gonna figure it out, you know? It's just something that is what it is. So hopefully high school will teach you that interesting little fact. And none of these, by the way, are actually like things you're gonna learn in your high school classroom because, let's face it, you really don't learn anything. And what you do learn, you forget right after you take the test. So yeah, that's another thing. It's not on my list, but something you're gonna figure out in high school is the second you take a test, you forget every single thing you ever learned. That is the truth. Okay, number 5 kind of contradicts number 1, but it's still important. And that is that in high school, be nice to the people that you don't think matter because they do matter. Like the kind of weird kid that no one's really nice to, is kind of quiet. Like go out of your way to like hold the door open for them and always like ask the lunch lady how she's doing and things like that, because that will help you later on in life. Like this sounds kind of selfish, but like if you're nice to those people, one day, you know, that weird kid that had no friends and was quiet that you were really nice to, he might like own a giant company and then he can give you a job. You know, and the lunch lady, she might not, like, you know, everyone might not even notice her, but you noticed her, you asked her how her day was going, you asked her how her kids are doing, and she will give you the fresh tater tots instead of the ones that have been sitting out forever. So it's worth it to be nice to those people. Just take one moment out of your day, just that one moment where you're on your phone and look up and say, how is your day going? Because that person will notice, especially people who work at high schools. Just don't be creepy, don't be like real creepy and like too nice, just be like nice in the way that's like, hi, how are you? But not in the creepy way I just did it. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Okay, here's a good one. Unless you were like the big man on campus or the, you know, that person that was literally friends with everyone and like literally you loved high school and you peaked in high school and all that, after graduation you're not gonna, you know, be friends with all of your friends unless you pull a 90210 and go to the same college and you all go to the same college and you're all best friends and you all live together. Most likely that will not happen. But so what I'm saying is that you're gonna spend, after you graduate, you're probably gonna spend the most of your time either making new friends, or when you go home from college for Thanksgiving, you're gonna spend all of your time avoiding people that you went to high school with when you're at the market buying ingredients with your mom. That's gonna happen, and you're gonna literally spend all your time when you come home on break avoiding those people, most likely, unless you were, you know, not me and you were really cool. So, number 7. Your life is not going to be an episode of Gossip Girl. It's not going to be an episode of One Tree Hill. It is not going to be an episode of Gilmore Girls. You're not going to meet the man of your dreams, most likely. You're not going to, you know, have this giant thing that happens to you in high school, most likely. It really isn't gonna happen, you know? You're not gonna be in this one group of friends where the whole world revolves around you and your 4 or 5 friends. That's just not really how it goes, and it's never gonna be like that. So if you went to high school watching a lot of TV shows like I did and you thought, oh, I'm gonna have this epic romance in high school, you were wrong, and it won't happen. For my happy ending. Most likely what will happen when you're in high school is it'll be pretty boring. You're probably going to spend most of your free time at the mall buying soft pretzels and spending your last $20 on that sale shirt at River 21. Although when I was in high school it was at Abercrombie, so I'm old. Okay, this one's actually a bit more advicey and not so kind of random and like kind of pointless, to be honest. Let's be real about this video. But number 8, I think, right? 8, yep. It's do the homework. Honestly, just do the homework. Honestly, I probably studied for like 2 tests in 4 years of high school, but I did really well. I think my GPA when I left was like a 3.8 or something like that. And just would recommend doing the homework, staying on top of things. If you're absent, make it up as soon as possible, because the more you stay up with the homework and you do the homework, you're not going to need to study because you've actually been working through the things you've been supposed to be learning. So I definitely recommend doing the homework. It's just important. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Nike. Here's one that helps in college and with your boss and everything later on in life as well. But that teacher that like no one really likes, that's just kind of like like they're a little boring, that they make jokes but they're not funny in the least. Laugh at their jokes, you know, take the time to say have a nice weekend on Fridays and stuff, because that teacher will notice that, especially if everyone else in the class doesn't like them. And when you do that, then that kind of thing will bring your grade up from like a B- to an A. Sometimes though, not all the time, because some teachers are really just horrible, but most of the time if a teacher knows that you know, been polite, you laugh at their jokes, you acknowledge that you're looking into their face when they're teaching and not looking at your phone, or you know, staring out the window at the janitor cleaning the roof or whatever you're doing, just glance in their direction, you know, make them know that you're listening. But number 10 is college isn't for everyone, and I'm not telling you don't go to college, because I know a lot of people love it and it's a great experience, and you know, people will support you to go, and that's what everyone in this country wants for some reason, even though loans are so bad and it's making the debt in this country ridiculous. But that's a whole nother story. I just wanted to let you know that college isn't for everyone. It's your choice, and if you know, you're 18 most likely when you go to college, so it is your choice. If you're not and you're 17, your parents are forcing you to go, then go until you turn 18, and then you don't have to go if it's not for you, because honestly college doesn't guarantee a job anymore. And even obviously if you want to be a doctor or a nurse, you know, go to college because you have to, or you will kill someone. Be a YouTuber, although it's very competitive now, and I've been doing it for 3 years and want it as my career, and it's not happening. But regardless, it's not for everyone, so I don't want you guys to stress about college if, you know, it's not for you. And even if it is for you, don't stress about it, because high school, just enjoy the time that you have until you become real cynical like me. So what a positive message I have given you in this video. Obviously, I did not give you a positive message because what I just said was sarcasm. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried to make it funny, but it seemed to just get really depressing, so I'm sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see what I learned in college video, since I am graduating in like a few weeks, yeah. Graduating in like a few weeks, yeah. Leave that comment. Let me know what you want me to talk about from college, what I've learned, if you want me to talk about my experience. And please follow me on all my social media, which is Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, all of those, which is always in the description box, which is right down there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video if you subscribe, which you should, so I can see you in my next video. Okay, bye. Wow! I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So she can't speak. I need a... Okay. Nice to those little, not those little people, that didn't make sense. I lost it. Where'd it go? Not every time, because some teachers just blah blah blah. So it's kind of I don't know what this is, black school and become like a whatever they do for this. And please follow me on blah 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 blah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. If you've subscribed, blah 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 blah. What the heck? Bye.